There we go, now you can see me. Hello once again, audience. Whether you're joining me live or tuning into my VODs, I thank you so very much for joining me today as we're basically just looking at shit. I mean, we're playing Call of Duty first, but, I wanted to review the, here. We have a tournament. COD tournament. Here we go. Yeah, COD League is, doing some shit, and I wanted to take a look at that first. Because they have some pretty dope skins. You can win some other shit if you're competing. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to sign up, to be honest with you. I'm a little gamer boy. I'm fucking nah, I'm not ready for it. I don't think, but 3D printer it looks like is going question mark. I'm probably gonna have to go pause it. I don't think it's working correctly. Yeah, it's not. But currently, the Stage 2 major qualifiers are happening right now in another week. It looks like we have Hitch's Bot Bash 2 and the Japan Championships. Yeah, so the championships here are all happening next 2 months, it looks like. That's not bad. Airtime's supposed to be 17 hours. Oh my god, that is bad. It's a little wild, not gonna lie. Boop. Had to turn that shit off. 3D printer never wants to work correctly whenever I'm on stream. It's always off stream that I get something made. Yeah. I hopefully can submit something to... Ooh, they even have a Halloween showdown, it looks like. Okay. I see. That's a bit of a waste of a Halloween, but you know how it is. Personally, that's... into the stream. I'm considering keeping the music on for today. It's a little quiet in here. And of course, as soon as I say that, my dogs start barking. You hate to see it, not Pog. There we go. Does it want to load? Honestly, I have no idea. Sorry about that. Got my mom for just a moment. Yes, sir. Let's get it going. I don't know why I have fucking... what's it called? I'm sure... Ooh, my microphone was muted. Again, you hate to see it. I'm trying to turn off Outplayed. I have no idea how to fucking turn that shit off. But yeah, currently we're at 10 minutes here on the clock. We're going to be playing some Shoot the Ship to get a warm-up, because that's a nice little warm-up before we hop into quick play matches. And you know how it is. We're gonna do it today. Really, we're gonna be going for it.
Motherfucker! Pull it out! It's like we're Here's mine? Yes! You coming? Yeah, you coming? I'm gonna take a half shot.
Bruh. Ain't no fucking way those kids were talking like that. Oh, of course, my game crashed. Damn. God motherfucking damn. I guess while my game is restarting, I can react to... Ooh, Cyrex's best friend speaks out. Cyrex. New stylus video. It's pretty funny. Can't seem to find it. Okay. Yeah, so Cyrax, this fucking creepy weirdo, he shat himself again. No, he didn't shit himself. He shoved a stylus up his ass again on camera. Since it's some promiscuous peoples. And, well, it's pretty fucking... It's pretty wild. Like, I mean, like, the whole video got, like, leaked, so... and he cleans it. That's, like, that's the whack part, is that he cleans it. I cannot spell. Oh well. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to find that video. Again, we're doing some shoot the ship for some practice. Not really expecting too much out of this. Damn. Not... God motherfucking damn it. I have no idea why it keeps turning off my microphone. Oh my god, my fucking teammate did that to me. He killed, I shouldn't say that. He may do a front flip off of a building, generously. There we go, that's a nicer way to put it, I guess. So generously. I don't know, I've been listening to too much Filthy Frank songs. Like the OG shit. It's fucking with me. It's making me actually a little toxic, not gonna lie. Has some pretty devastating lyrics. Such as, I hope you have beautiful children that die of cancer. And such classics as, I do not remember it, to be honest with you, while I'm trying the game. Oh, he has some really fucked up lines.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah, I know, fuck this game. I hope you have some beautiful children, or I hope your children die of cancer. Hold on, let me pull up the fucking Filthy Frank lyrics that I'm thinking of. They're fucking ridiculous, man. Like, actually. Got this shit on repeat. Repeat. Yeah, I hope you catch Zika when your wife gets pregnant. I hope you win the lottery and die the next day, and your daughter has to see you get lowered in your grave. That's some fucking menace shit right there. That's some fucking, like, you... Oh my god.
Team deathmatch.
Tô com você.
Enemy UAV active. Hostile UAV in the area.
Sorry about... Let it. There. Good.
Flash incoming!
UAV online.
Rich. Yep. Crap.
Taking fire out. Changing mags.
Friendly airstrike in the AO.
We'll let this man get 30 kills. I just don't understand. Why does my fucking headset keep muting itself? Oh my god. Is anybody else seeing this? Anybody. Anybody at all. In the chat, please. Tell me that it's not just me. Fucking going hysteric here. Trying to find... Yeah, no, so, it's not even an option, it's just fucking disconnecting my damn thing every 5 minutes for no reason. I'm getting 99% 45 frames a second, oh my god.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station.
This man really named himself Golf Wang.
Team deathmatch.
Hate that stupid fucking white skin. With like the red and blue and green and shit.
Subtext incoming! Took a round. This one's dead.
There we go. Yeah, so it's handling a lot better. Sorry I was being quiet there. It's just, fucking no idea why it was lagging so hard. I think it was because of my graphical presets, but you understand how that is.
Watching your six.
They tagged me.
Enemy UAV active.
My god. What the
Fast hands online. Right for you. The enemy has the lead.
Multiple maneuver spotted. Reloading.
We've secured the lead. Enemy precision airstrike.
Subtext!
Friendly UAV on station. Enemy bomb drone is in the air.
I'm getting stitched up. We'll do that again.
Here we go. Got the back.
Friendly UAV online.
Overhead. Thermite out.
Throwing Molotov!
Enemy UAV overhead. Quick fix online.
I took a round.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile.
Damn, nigga die.
Knock it down. Reloading. Throwing thermite.
Okay.
Better. Engaging. Throwing chink. Covering your six.
You're halfway to mission complete. Keep fighting. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Did my game just crash? Oh my god. Well, back to the Cyrax thing. And the stylus. It's fucking every 5 minutes that my game crashes.
This I was walking down the street with my hands in there, and I was imagining that I was, I had all these powers, like Jesus,
It's not as nice. This motherfucker right here has straight out told me he was gonna hold up.
Oh no, 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 no.
Through Marty.
Don't shut the door, Sally. Come here.
No, 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 no.
There we go.
No. No.
You need to fucking quit. Cause you wanna know what you do to me every day? This is what you make me wanna do every fucking day. Because of what you fucking do to me.
Jesus Christ.
This is what you put me through. This is what you put me through, Marty.
Don't shut the door, Sally. Come in.
Yeah, seriously.
Shut up.
Sally.
Sally,
Shut up, Tanch.
has she seen you do this before?
Sally.
This.
I wonder if Sally has seen him do this before. Probably.
This is what you do to me, Marty, every day.
You sent the penis pic to the other person.
Let me tell you right now, Marty, you got it all fucking wrong, dude.
Cyrax, let me tell you what your girlfriend just did, Cyrax. You were live streaming at the time. But she just sent a video of you, Cyrax.
Ask me if I give a fuck. Like I said, no,
You're shoving a stylus up your ass.
don't fucking hear me. I want her to fucking hear this. How is
my
what I
God.
do any worse than what you do? I'm not the
You're
one that
shoving
sits here.
up your ass.
No, hold up. I'm not the one.
Incoming!
Stand up!
Loading!
I have no idea why my headset keeps muting itself.
UAV is orbiting the area. Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly care package in the AO. Hostile cluster mine active.
Enemy down! Eyes up!
Fast hand.
Taking effective fire!
God damn, how many people were entering that staircase?
Dynamite!
Friendly SAE on the way.
Protecting this area.
We've taken the lead.
Contact, he says. Do not believe him.
Hostile cluster
Even
mine
for a
detected.
fucking moment. Oh my god.
Got your back.
What? What was that angle?
Friendly UAV on station.
To me, it looked like his gun was shooting like sideways or something.
Matrix.
I don't know if anybody else saw that, like his player model was not loaded.
Reloading.
They were in my pocket. Now I don't know where the group of like is.
Hostile cluster mine deployed.
Holy shit.
Enemy UAV active.
Flash incoming!
Quick fix online.
Oh my god. Dude, are you serious with that? How fucking terrible at this game do you have to be? Legitimately. I say as I do not hit a single okay.
You're halfway
A
to
single,
the
I deserve
objective.
that. A
Stay
single
sharp.
person.
Friendly missile entering the sector.
Better play shit with after this.
Friendly care package in.
How many mines were set up there? Little horse shit that he blinded me and I walked right into his grenade.
You on fire, baby.
We've lost the lead.
What the fuck are these spawn locations? That should not be allowed for him. Like, I mean, he immediately killed me and I fucking just respawned right behind him. Not even fair.
Target destroyed!
Damn.
Let me- Get my- I missed.
Taking effective fire!
Hostile cluster mine detected. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, we traded. That's actually pretty nice.
Our counter UAV is active.
Enemy in the area. Swapping mags.
Watch your fire!
Friendly UAV on station.
Oh my god. How the fuck did this guy not even notice him? Neither of them notice him.
Hostile cluster mine deployed. Hostile UAV in the area.
Out of tacticals, out of lethals.
Throwing flash grenade.
Ah, thank you, my friend. Just reset my abilities. What a fool.
Who's in the best thing?
We've got him on the run. Keep it up.
Oh my god.
Contact here. Go!
Yeah, my teammate has me covered. We are vibing. Teammate has me covered. Okay.
Mission complete. Solid work.
How the fuck did I bottom
you guys
Fred?
fucking suck. True. True.
My man declared
You
it.
blow me, you blow me. You suck your reckless. I got W kills. Come on. Come on, I got W kills, bitch. I got W kills.
Oh god, that was funny. That dude fucking declared that those guys were garbage. Hold on, I have to cancel this shit. This is dab time. We're gonna pull up the Cyrax video. It's dabbing time.
That sits here. No, I'm not the one that sits here and sells fucking news to random fucking dudes on the goddamn internet. So come at me again with that shit, bitch. Unlike you, I don't sit there and be like, hey, look at me. Look at my naked body. Oh,
Oh, sorry, really quick question. You that stylus you were holding up to your neck tonight, was that up your ass hours ago?
Oh my god, I can see it.
yeah, well, guess what? No, I got way worse on you, bitch. I got way worse on you, bitch. So you want to play that game? Okay. Okay, we can play that fucking game. We can play that game, you dumb whore. Butts. No butts, man. You should have had respect. Marty, let me tell you, man, you can call me old school, call me what you want. I don't give two fucks what you call me. Just don't call me late for dinner, bitch. No, just saying. I'll never wait for dinner. Just saying.
No.
But just saying. And Marty, if you have done even a fraction of the digging on her OnlyFans like I have, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Sorry, I've just seen a video of you shoving a stylus up your ass.
Marty, that's irrelevant.
What do you mean it's irrelevant?
Oh, dude, shut the fuck up, Marty. That's
Was that
irrelevant.
for the
Now.
OnlyFans?
Now, Noel, here's the thing. Unlike you, Noel, because you are nothing more than a goddamn siren. You're nothing more than a fucking prostitute on the fucking internet.
Whoa.
So Noel, go fuck yourself. I'm done with your prostitute looking ass.
What? What?
Wow.
I would imagine that the internet's probably going to leak out in a few hours. You just can't control the underground sports journalism cycle these days. It's 24/7, you know.
Oh my god.
But I would imagine it'll probably leak on a few
not
hours.
gonna even lie Twitch
You
chat.
know
Let's
what's
go to
amazing too in this
nebba.com.
video? He waves
See
the
if they have
stylus, and
Dead
it's so
Space.
disgusting because he pulled it up to his neck
Really
like
want
an
it.
hour and a half later.
Oh yeah. Oh no! You think? Oh,
Shut up.
is that a scar on his neck or a fucking skid mark?
He sniffed it afterwards.
I wonder. You know what? If he would have licked it, it would have been a rat. If he would have licked it afterward or something, it would have been a rat. It would have been a rat.
Currency.
Oh,
How the
my
fuck is it in
fucking God, dude.
euros?
With
US
ease, it went up there,
dollar.
Marty. There was no clenching. There was no him going forward. Like, it's been done before. This has been done before.
Dude,
Not
where
at
it was
all.
on the pen, I didn't see it that close. Like,
You don't want to claim it. And if you claim it, maybe it's chocolate pudding or, chocolate instead of...
okay, well, let's talk about the time
Okay.
your crazy cousin went to the chocolate factory and wanted a souvenir from it. Just
Yeah.
really briefly. Yeah.
And got a bit of chocolate on it.
Yeah, just something to take home. Yeah.
$48 it looks
He
like.
truly seemed less worried about the penalty than anything else.
Should I buy
Yeah,
this Twitch chat?
How does he just disregard that?
Feeling like it.
This is something that it has to happen with such regularity.
You guys need to quit.
Prick your finger with the knife.
bunch of yahoos, leave him alone.
Fuck you, Sally!
Grow up, you faggots.
What the fuck is Origin?
Yo, Burger.
What's going on, Cyrex? Who's Frank?
This Frank Jamison dude, he is he's a veteran from Vietnam War. I got to meet the family. I got to meet, Tupac's mom, his family, his cousin Kendrick was saying, who's one.
See, in about a couple weeks, I'll be out of here. And guess
Good.
what? I'm getting a house right next to yours. So
Oh, no,
I'm
you're
not gonna be by
not.
myself.
No,
Just wait in
you're
about a
not.
week. Just wait in
Oh,
about a
fuck.
week. Somebody's
Fuck
gonna sell you some
you.
shit.
You
You said
ain't
nobody's
shit,
scared of you?
bitch.
Nobody's
Hey,
scared of you? Juggalo
what's
John,
Tough decisions,
where you
Twitch
at?
chat.
Is running his mouth saying that
I really can't tell
you're
if
scared
I
of him. Come
should
get
buy
him.
the game or not.
Bitch, you're the one who needs to be scared you don't come back, little bitch, because all you do is you run your mouth like a dumbass whore.
That's
all
you.
That's all you fucking do, you dumb bitch. So why
Go
don't
back
you
and suck
go
your
back
mama's
and
tit.
suck your-
I don't know. Be sure to
Hey,
tell me down
why
below
don't
if
you
you think I
Suck
should or
your
not.
mommy's bitch.
Hey, why don't you go back
You're
to
your
sucking-
mommy's bitch.
Hey, why don't you go back to sucking your daddy's fucking dick? 'Cause that's what you're fucking good at, bitch.
That's what
So
you're
go back
good
to
at.
sucking- Go back to sucking your
You run
daddy's
your
dick.
dick. You run your dick sucker all the
Fuck
time because
you.
that's all you do.
Fuck you, bitch. You
Nobody
ain't
wants
shit.
to
All
fuck
you do
you.
is run your fucking mouth. All you do is run your
That's
mouth
you.
like a bitch. Oh, by
You
the
know
way.
what? You know what? You're
Yeah.
just jealous. Fuck
Oh,
your
bullshit.
girlfriend. I heard she looked like a skank bag anyway, and that she was a troll.
Excuse me, you dumbass bitch. You are.
That's what I heard.
Fucking, excuse you, motherfucker.
I told you. I just said I heard that's what the
why
girl
don't
looked
you
like.
go fuck yourself? You don't come back. Because honestly, why don't you
Get
go
off
fucking.
of YouTube.
Hey, why don't you
Get
go
off
jump
of
off the
YouTube.
fucking bridge and die, you dumb bitch? Because
Why don't
nobody.
you-
How about you do it first, bitch? Or then, yeah, maybe I'll just fucking push your ass. Because nobody's got time
Why'd
for your
you take a
fucking
long
bullshit.
walk off the short pier and drown? Because I know you
Take
can't
another
swim.
Dabrowski.
Alright, hand me that fucking cement blocks. I'll tie them to your feet and shove your ass off. I have no
Matter
time
of fact,
for your fucking
you don't
dumbass
even know how to
bullshit.
find a woman's
No,
hole.
no,
You
no.
take 15 minutes.
Don't
You can't
touch
even
my
eat pussy
toenails,
right.
don't
You don't
touch
know
that.
how to. You
Don't
ain't
touch
even
my
got
fucking
it
toes.
game.
stop riding my coattails, you don't come back, little bitch.
Who
Why
wants to
don't
ride
you-
your coattails?
why
Because you look like
don't-
shit.
Hey, why don't you go back to sucking your daddy's dick like a good little fucking whore instead of fucking
Why
my
don't you, since you're over here
Oh,
tagging
fuck
underage
you,
girls
bitch.
on TikTok videos?
Fuck you, you dumb cunt. Ain't nobody got time for
You're
your
turning
bullshit.
into your daddy.
Fuck
Your daddy
you.
was racist. You're turning into him talking to underage
Oh,
girls.
no, I'm not, bitch. Go fuck yourself,
you
you
are.
dumb cunt.
Yes, you are. Sorry, Blue.
Damn.
I told him. I scared his ass off, didn't I? He was saying everybody was scared of him. Everybody's scared of him. I saw that video. I was like, wow.
See, over the last few days me.
You know, I think I'm just gonna do a just chatting stream from now on. Not from now on, but there we are. God damn it, why does my microphone keep muting itself? For the rest of this stream, we're gonna be doing nothing but just reacting to some lolcow videos. The Call of Duty shit got a little old, I'm not gonna lie. Got some fucking good shit on us, though. Here we go.
Daniel Larson. It's a name you've probably heard in the past few months.
Yeah, I've heard Daniel Larson a lot in the past few months. He's a complete and utter whack job. He has a bunch of similar mental disorders as me. He has bipolar, which is something I don't really talk about unless someone prompts me to and wants to talk about it. This is an open community. It's just, you know, I try not to make it about me. You get what I mean, Twitch chat? But yeah, he suffers from some similar mental strains, and it causes him a lot of strife, and I'm sure it causes him to act the way that he does, but oh, my boy is over there. Sorry, shout out to Extra Sweaty. Oh, what? Is he no longer live? and well, he's one of these lolcows that fucking talks to underage kids, and you can't really feel bad for him because of that. I mean, he will post these completely obsessive videos about this celebrity crush of his, and the girl is like 14, and she recently has passed away. You know, bless her family and all that. But it's a sad situation because he's making these confession videos to a dead child online, and we're gonna hop into it. This is Turkey motherfucking Tom here. He's about to explain to us.
But if I had to guess, you likely don't know who he is. Neither did I. A quick Google search returned images of an unorthodox-looking man, as well as page after page of links to TikTok. Daniel is someone that,
he's a
upon
TikTok
first glance,
kinda
it's not hard
person.
to tell that he's
I don't
somewhat
have that shit
troubled
installed,
mentally.
but
However,
almost
everything
everyone I
has
know
its
has seen
limits.
him because
Not
of it.
every mentally troubled person is created equal. Some of them seek help for their problems, while others find their
that's
therapy
Boogie.
in flashing random
Daniel.
strangers in the park. Case in point, Mr. Daniel Larson, or how he has been nicknamed by his faithful following, Danderson.
How the fuck do you
This
lose
one is
your
gonna
teeth
get
like
funny.
that?
It's gonna get
Like in
weird,
that very
and it's also
specific
gonna
way.
get pretty dark.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that he's
I'm going to
known
talk
for.
about my life and about what's going on with me and my disability and the mental health system.
As revealed in a now deleted video he posted to one of his accounts on TikTok, Daniel was born in 1998, which makes him 23 to 24 right now. In this video, he claims to have been abused by his mother when he was a toddler, which resulted in him being taken away from her by social services. This is also confirmed in an unrelated news segment that's ran on a Denver TV station called KWGN. The segment wasn't on Daniel in particular, but instead on the Tennyson Center for Children, a foster home to which he was relocated when he was put in the custody of his grandmother, Nancy Scheimer. According to the reporter narrating the piece, Nancy moved from California to Denver to be Danny's legal guardian when she caught wind that he was suffering extreme neglect in his parents' home. Danny also claims that before he was even in preschool, he was diagnosed with developmental disabilities, autism, ADHD, and bipolar disorder. Diagnoses which he came to eventually question altogether. After a year and a half living in Tennyson, he would go on to live with his grandmother for years. This newsreel was broadcasted in 2012 when Daniel must have been roughly 14 years old. His grandmother says that, though he was difficult to deal with initially, Daniel started behaving a lot better after a while.
Grandma. She
it
so
certainly
sweet.
shows, as after
Can we
his
get a
first
grandma in the
public
chat,
appearance,
please?
Daniel seems to not get himself involved in any trouble at all for years. Presumably, it's during this time that he first pursued his now often mentioned objective of being an actor or singer. However, this peaceful period ends in 2019, when Nancy passed away, which was also confirmed by Daniel himself. After his grandmother's passing, Daniel was briefly sponsored by a man named Bob Proctor.
And now you have to remember that, Twitch chat, because Bob Proctor is one of the main characters here, even though he's not directly related to Daniel in any way. Why the fuck is this thing not filling out? There we go. Anyway, even though he's not related to Daniel in any way, he's still going to be one of the main protagonists here, helping out our boy, Daniel motherfucking Larson, the rat himself. And he's one of the more deranged locals. He borders on being a horror cow, if you know what that is. A horror cow is literally Cyrax, the guy we were just covering who shoved a stylus up his ass.
Who he recounts meeting at a reading buddy program at the Tennyson Center. Due to how well they got along with each other at the time, they became permanent reading buddies. As they bonded over board games, Bob also befriended Daniel's grandmother. And knowing how much she cared for him, Bob decided to take up the mantle of Daniel's caretaker when Nancy would no longer be able to carry it.
So some stranger just uptaking this fucking deranged lunatic, basically, after his grandma's passing because he knew how much she cared for him, you know, and hey, Turkey Tom's a pretty thorough fellow, and if there is no signs of him being abusive to his grandma, then you know that's good for him. That's better than Cyrax already, who's living with his grandma over there in fucking Ohio. God, the worst part of Ohio too at that. But there's no history here apparently, and he had a just caring relationship with his grandma, but since he was so mentally ill, he couldn't take care of himself, and he was sent off to a group home.
Then done. Daniel frequently pays Bob lip service, calling him his mentor and thanking him for financing his music career. Keep in mind here that I use the terms financing and music career very loosely, considering he did little more than pay for a couple of royalty-free sounding basic instrumentals for Daniel to sing or rap over. This support resulted in cult classics in the Danderson community, such as Gang Life, an excerpt of which I'll now grace your ears with. How's that for avant-garde? This song, much to the general public's chagrin, was just one of Daniel's many forays into the music industry. It seems he was very attached to the idea that this pursuit of his would eventually lead him to becoming a celebrity.
Maybe I should have accosted. You can tell that he's being serious with that. That's his art there. You know, our boy Daniel hop on the mic, and he starts start laying down those bars. Fuck boy face. You know how it is. This is just our boy. I am feeling so much better since I stopped playing that COD game. Man, I might have to hop on Rocket League or something here in another hour. Do myself a long ass stream, but yeah. You know, shit's legendary. Can't even describe it.
Already achieved fame and got a record deal with a major label, sporadically changing which one depending on the headcanon he has at the time.
I am now with Atlantic Records.
This particular part of the odyssey of Daniel Larson began in March 2020, when he began posting on TikTok on an account that no longer exists called @DanielLarsonFans. You might wonder why it's named as if it were a fan account of his, but it's actually par for the course in the Daniel Larson extended universe. During his many different nodes of online presence, there is a common theme, which is Daniel posturing as if he were already an established personality. Initially, his videos consisted of little more than him announcing his interest in becoming an actor and singer. Because of his unorthodox appearance and janky demeanor, people in the comment section began to ironically hype him up, effectively leading him to believe that he had fans. Even though, at this point, his following was very small, the few people egging him on was more than enough to get to his head, as on July 14th, he would suggest a run for presidency. The cycle would repeat, as after this, people would not only start telling him he had good chances, but often referred to him as Mr. President. 4 days later, he would announce that he was working on an album. A few months after that, he formally announced his run for presidency, and it was
Oh my god, I'm so fucked up. Yeah, I dropped my fucking... I have a pretty cool headset that lights up and everything. Oh. Hold on, why isn't... And everything, but the fucking microphone detaches, and I just detached it by accident and dropped it because of how fucking stupid I am. Bruh. Hold on while I'm shooting my butt a message on Discord. You know, be sure to tell me about your day, Twitch chat. Thank you again if you made it this far. If you're tuning into my VODs too, I appreciate that as well. Anybody who's just following me, you know, any type of support really matters a lot to me. And, you know, I hope to see you guys here for the continued support. I don't know. I jokingly say I do it for money, but I have made $0 in donations or anything, so it's not like, you know, that at all. I've said that in previous VODs. But I don't know. I'm trying to make this like my own little career job side thing while I'm doing my schooling and, you know, like my actual job. I'm not trying to like make this a full-time thing, but like as a side job, it would be like a nice, you know, addition because I can do what I want, really. People make so much money off of this stuff, and, you know, it's, I don't know. Normally, reaction content's kind of like looked down on, but I try to be transformative. We were just playing some Call of Duty if you're tuning in like right now. And there we go. Shot my friend a message.
Was around this time.
Oh, I forgot to commentate on the video. Sorry, I was too distracted by everything else, by me dropping shit, and, you know, life goes on. But this fucking dude is running for president. You heard me right. He's really running for president. It's like, oh my god. Like what do you even do with him? Lock him up.
Time that his TikTok got really big, as many in the audience saw him as the next Chris Chan or Terry A. Davis. Just a month later, his TikTok hit 1 million views. The comical aspect of Daniel's online presence was reaching its peak as a phenomenon called the fog began happening throughout his TikTok videos. It seems that his front camera began malfunctioning, most likely due to Daniel hitting it in a fit of rage, as he would eventually become known to do. This made the image look foggy, and because of the meme that began surfacing at the time, wherein people would post cryptic references to a Lovecraftian fog that consumed everything in its path, the comments got flooded with
fog is coming.
references.
Oh my god.
Of
I'm
course,
sorry,
Daniel was
just
not
reading that
technologically
shit.
savvy enough to understand what happened to his camera, let alone fix it. The fact that everyone was commenting about the fog did not seem to matter very much to him, as the fog kept coming and going in his videos, essentially becoming
God,
an
he thinks
unintended
he's so
running
fucking
gag.
cute, too.
And with that, the cult following he had gathered slowly went from uninvolved spectators to active trolls, as people began noticing how, due to his mental issues, Daniel was very easy to trick into doing unsavory things. He was always very active in his own comment sections, and it seems he hardly ever doubted anything anyone told him. When a comment would show up claiming to be a scout for a record label, soon after, Daniel would start making videos saying he worked for said record label. But that was only the mildest manifestation of this behavior pattern. By convincing Daniel they were his managers, they got him to say he loved CP, which he goes on to clarify is actually about Club Penguin. As time went on, his interactions with people that commented on his post became more and more involved, eventually culminating in a live fan stream where he would elaborate on his plans for his music career. So far, the entire story was well within the realm of normalcy and lightheartedness. However, as situations like these inevitably do, it quickly went south. On the 20th of November, Daniel's Pinterest account was found and leaked. The activity on the account was seriously disturbing. There was a list of pins dubbed girl crushes that included singer Grace Vanderwall and ventriloquist Darcy Lynn Farmer, both of whom were around 16 years old at the time. If that wasn't disturbing enough, the pictures themselves tended to be from when they were even younger than that. Another board on his Pinterest included a map that listed the age of consent in each state. After this information got around, Daniel took to his TikTok to acknowledge that the Pinterest was indeed his and apologize. Some people have said that he was coerced in some way to make this apology video by his managers, who we'll get into later. But the most damning Pinterest activities were happening long before Daniel started getting online attention.
Yeah, so he's a weirdo.
When Daniel noticed that an apology would not suffice to get people off his back for doing what he'd done, he began claiming that his account was hacked. Due to how believable that was given Daniel's technological illiteracy, some people actually fell for this explanation. In a live stream by an account called Roach Records, a group of people that seemed closer than the average follower of Daniel's interrogated him about the Pinterest account. To add insult to injury, these Pinterest leaks helped to recontextualize certain seemingly random videos of little kids Daniel had uploaded to his TikTok and YouTube, along with liked videos of children in vulnerable positions. His excuse was that those accounts were hacked as well after he gave the login information to someone called Fine Dining. Even if that was true for the Pinterest account, which it probably couldn't be, it couldn't explain how someone could hack Daniel into duetting little girls on TikTok. As the people in the live stream point out, this doesn't even come close to addressing the fact that, in another video, he not only admits the boards are his, but that he used them to pleasure himself, in a clear admission of guilt. But that
I wasn't listening to that. Can we repeat that? He uses
in the live stream point out, this doesn't even come close to explain how someone could hack Daniel into duetting little girls on TikTok. As the people in the live stream point out, this doesn't even come close to addressing the fact that, in another video, he not only admits the boards are his, but that he used them to pleasure himself, in a clear admission of guilt. But that was only when Daniel was admitting there was a Pinterest account of his at all, since he would sometimes pretend he had no idea what Pinterest even was, or that the account was never his. Whether with or without the involvement of the untrustworthy manager trolls, it seemed a lot like Daniel had a big penchant for lying or purposely misleading people when he was confronted about something.
Somebody was telling me of some type of social platform called Pinterest. Huh. I wonder what type of printer it uses.
So, a few months go by with more of the usual.
Sorry,
Daniel
my
uploading
headset
videos that
is
Somebody
really
was telling
acting
me
weird.
Of some type of social platform called Pinterest. Huh. I wonder what type of printer it uses.
So, a few months go by with more of the usual. Daniel uploading
my
videos that
headset's
range
straight
from
up
him being
fucked. I have
delusional
no
about
idea
being
why.
a famous celebrity to
Haven't
doing
even, like,
trick
stepped on it.
requests. In the few times he did choose to address the
Normally I
allegations,
step on my
he'd
shit and break
emphatically
it when-
reiterate that literally everything that incriminated him was fake and a product of his former management. You'd think that, now
What
that
is
he's
he
thrown them
doing?
under the bus, he'd realize that the managers weren't really managers at all, and were just trolling him. However, Danderson's naivete gets the best of him, and he closes the video off by saying he is now signed with Interscope and Party House Records, meaning he just swapped his first group of managers for another. He proceeds to lump in anyone who tried to hold him accountable or get him to address the situation, such as Roach Records, with his former management. This meant that, even if there was
Is he
someone
wearing a
trying to
gaming headset
manipulate
outside
Daniel
like
into
it's a
doing bad
fucking
things,
regular
there was
headset?
no way to figure out who did what. In another
Is he,
video
like,
he
out
made to
jogging with
clarify
that
the
shit?
Pinterest incident, he claims that people were showing up at his doorstep and taking pictures of his house, which may or may not be true considering that, at this point, he was pretty well known and people did know where he lived. In the subreddit dedicated to him, there are multiple posts of people who happen to randomly find Daniel, which means it's probably not a very hard thing to do. One thing he mentions that is verifiably true is that people were making hundreds of dollars worth of pizza orders to his house, since he documented at least one instance of it happening on his TikTok.
So there's currently an argument going on downstairs about the pizza deliveries from yesterday. We had a total of 3 people deliver pizza all within a 30-minute period. They were all unpaid.
After mentioning the prank pizza orders, he goes on to say that his management had persuaded him to audition for an adult film on a Zoom call. And when he presumably began doing something humiliating, they added over 100 fans of his to the call who supposedly witnessed it all. It's very hard to sift through what is true and what isn't, considering how much of this story involves pathological lying, incompetence, miscommunication, and essentially lost pieces of information due to how many different deleted accounts Daniel had. Regardless, all of this marked a turn into a much darker direction for his story. He closes it off by saying that he's hired a private investigator, and all of this situation was
God, my
orchestrated
teeth are
by the
killing me.
media
I
to
I
smear
have to schedule like a dentist appointment, man. You know, like becoming an adult is fucking scary. As you grow older, your shit fucking hurts. Sorry, I'm being a little gross. It's just like this menthol makes my teeth hurt. Something I've noticed. What the fuck is my friend's profile picture on Discord? Dude, that is not appropriate. This man needs to knock it off and change that shit. Let's see. Yeah, my bud is still not on, apparently.
him because he's an upcoming superstar singer. Those statements are probably equally untrue, as Daniel definitely could not afford something like a private investigator, given that he had no source of income and was living off of the charity of benefactors. What stands out to me is that he mentions that message exchanges had been faked to incriminate him, when, so far, it's difficult to find a particular mention of something like that. So what on earth is he talking about? Well, we're about to find out. At this point in time, it's basically impossible to accurately contextualize Daniel's online activities,
I'm gonna leave the video
as he
going.
grew more erratic, delusional, and antagonistic with his own audience as time
My
went
headset
by.
keeps fucking
At the end of
disconnecting.
April, in one of his many attempts to ape typical celebrity behavior, he would post a tribute to comedian Blake Shelton for Black Lives Matter. He consummates the deed by doing his own version of jumping jacks in an empty street. This is actually a theme throughout Daniel's videos, which could be a result of his manager's suggestions, just as much as it could be because he likes doing them. Similarly, he made a jumping jack video asking for the George Floyd riots to stop, as well as another one where he seems to believe that the riots are being done by his fans. On the 1st of May, Daniel would post a video to his YouTube channel shouting out none other than EDP445, essentially empathizing with a sex offender and suggesting that they should do a collab in the future. I honestly can't really make a comment about that would make it funnier or darker than it already is. New era would begin in the Larson verse.
Am I back? Okay. Sorry about that. My headset seriously keeps fucking disconnecting, and I seriously don't know why.
Dubbed the headset era, due to every video being recorded
The
with
headset
Daniel
era.
donning a
It's a
comically
little
large headset
ironic.
on his head, even when he is running outside for whatever reason.
Whoever is trying to call me right now needs to f***ing stop. I realize I'm a If you guys don't.
On the same day, he would publish a video called Daniel Larson Supports Transgender Mouth, in which he says, in support of Trans Awareness Month,
Yo,
he is now
Julius,
transgender.
what's
It is
popping, my
unknown
dude?
why he did this, since there
We're
is
sitting
no
here
further
watching
reference to
lolcows.
this ever again.
You know what a
While his
lolcow
attempts
is?
at saving face from the Pinterest account fiasco were still ongoing, a new
Here, this guy likes little children, so we're making fun of him, and we're ordering pizzas to his house. And this is like a comprehensive documentary. We've been watching like 15 minutes of it. He's a terrible person. He's like a Chris Chan, if you would. He is Daniel Larson. Oh, sorry, my bud was texting me on Discord. But yeah,
bombshell
man,
was soon to
thank you
drop.
for stopping
The
by.
May 6th
Fucking
incidents.
a
As
lolcow is someone that like we make fun of. We can milk them for lols, if you would, because they're a bad person. And Daniel Larson is a very, very bad person.
the Larson heads have dubbed it. Despite how ominous
You
the
get
name
it.
sounds, it does not do justice to the psychological trauma inflicted by it. On that date, Daniel releases his first live concert on TikTok, consisting of him playing music in his headset, which is completely inaudible to the watchers, and singing alone outdoors. So far, it seems like run-of-the-mill content for Daniel. Later that same day, however, he announced that he was planning to quit TikTok, but not before doing a live stream where he would audition for an adult film.
So he's
This
getting debated.
instantly set off an alarm among his followers,
Yeah.
because he had previously spoken about being manipulated into doing exactly the same thing by his former managers. Everyone saw what was coming next, yet could not help themselves from looking at it nonetheless. The live stream began, and people began joining it en masse and wait for their expectations to be fulfilled. Like clockwork, as soon as enough people were watching, Daniel would pull his pants down and expose himself to the camera, until his live stream was shut down and his account got permanently banned. Just a few hours later, he would resurface in another account claiming, once again, that he'd gotten hacked, as if that explained or justified anything at all.
I wonder
Hello,
why my
everyone.
headset keeps turning
This is
off.
my new account. Please follow this new account.
This shit
is
broken.
my new account. Once again, this is my new account.
According to the Daniel Larson wiki, and yes, he does have a wiki managed by his loyal followers who have undertaken the burden of documenting his story as it unravels, Daniel was
keeps
convinced
turning
by one of his
fucking
former
off.
managers,
Dude,
Flexburger.
my headset keeps
In addition
turning off.
to the
I
TikTok
literally cannot
live,
work like
he
this.
also concurrently posted a picture of his genitalia to his YouTube community page, though that seems to now be lost media, probably for the best. It's difficult to say what exactly followed or preceded these events, but it was amidst these conflicts that Daniel declared war on Flexburger, as well as warning his fans
Fuck
against
is
looking at pictures
Flexburger?
of his dingaling. What seems to have been the case is that
Literally,
Flexburger
what
was
is
one of
a
the first people
Flexburger?
to discover firsthand about Daniel's Pinterest account, and because of this, decided to go on a campaign to expose Daniel. This included leaking private audios of Daniel talking about Sky Brown, a 12-year-old British-Japanese skateboarder, in a very
Yep.
suggestive way. Along with
Yeah.
this, he pretended he was a minor and texted Daniel in classic To Catch a Predator form. Much to the collective dismay of his fans, it worked on Daniel every single time, as he would always say the worst things imaginable to people he thought were minors, soliciting
God, my
them
contact
and
came out.
occasionally bringing in Grace Vanderwall,
I'll be right
his
back.
go-to obsession, into
I am back. I just poked my eye out on live. Oh my god. Literally like the worst pain I could imagine. Okay.
The conversation just to express how he felt about her. This was what Daniel was talking about when he mentioned the text messages. Daniel addressed all of this by announcing a lockdown and expressing all of his anger towards Flex, while saying that he would set the FBI
because he's the president.
And hey, I guess you can do what you want when you're the president. What's surprising is that even after this, Flexburger still managed to successfully pretend his way back into Daniel's good graces as Josh, an Interscope manager. It was under the Josh guise that he caused the May 6th incident. If it weren't enough, just a single day later, while everyone was still reeling from it, Daniel would go on another TikTok live stream on his new account and expose himself again. Now, not only did this bring a lot of attention to Daniel, but it also put a lot of things into context. Eventually,
he got banned
once.
Put
2 and 2 together
said, fuck it.
and connected the allegations with a bunch of other very incriminating clips. Examples of these include Daniel pledging to legalize child molestation when he was president, saying he repents for whacking it to pictures of children and Grace Vanderwall, as well as apologizing for having 500 megabytes of CP, so on and so forth.
He has a whole fucking... Oh, my microphone cut out, probably for the better. One CSGO of CP. God, that's fucking depressing, man. But keep in mind, these are all like 3 kilobyte files. So it must have been something big. You know? Oop, I got a new mention. There we go. Sorry. I am working to go and rejoin this Discord server that I'm a part of. You know it. It's the OP Syndicate. There we go. Okay, so that's all set up and we can continue on our little journey here. Thank you for the hype emojis, by the way. I really do appreciate it, man. We're all vibing. You know how it is. There we go. I have to tell my bud that I poked my fucking eye out on my live because I can't even believe that. That's a little bit redonkulous.
Pedophilia illegal or legal?
So, it's kind of interesting. That's a very good point. In my opinion, if underage can actually do with the consent of parents, if, they do it the right way.
A lot of people had chalked these up to him being a mouthpiece for whatever his deranged followers were telling him to do.
No
but
fucking
now it
clue what
seemed
the
as
hell
if
to
this
say
was no
about
one's
this.
own doing but
Dude,
Daniel's.
he
And
thinks
even
that
if
little
people were
kids can
laughing
act in
at
porn
him,
movies.
to Daniel, it may not have been a joke at all. In another TikTok from just a little before the incidents, Daniel claims he was spoken
This
to
guy
by
is
his
fucking
parole
outlandish,
officer
man.
about him potentially going to jail over something he'd done.
Hello, this is Daniel Larson. I just got in trouble with my probation officer for not following the probation rules. Unfortunately, there was a miscommunication. He said if it happens anymore, I will go to jail.
Though he never specifies what it was over, people connected this to a period of 3 weeks during which he was absent. Despite giving a bunch of different, conflicting reasons to explain this absence, most likely it was due to his PO catching wind of his first adult movie audition, since, as he himself says, the people that were
man.
put into the Zoom call with him while he was
No.
doing it included at least a few children. From this point onwards, the amount of accounts that get created, hacked, or allegedly hacked, and then deleted is simply too great for me to go over each and every one of them. So I'll be focusing more on the general events. On May 11th, Danderson goes on another live stream, but this time he's having a meeting with the therapist appointed to work his case. Some interpreted this as a good sign that Daniel was seeking treatment for his many issues. This is immediately shot down by the fact that the entire live stream was recorded without the therapist's knowledge. Not only that,
Oh my
but it's
God,
safe to say
Daniel.
that the only reason it was being broadcasted in the first place
Daniel.
was so that Daniel could show people he was talking to a therapist. To make matters worse, he repeatedly told her he'd gotten 40 million views, which was a blatant lie to make her think that he was famous. In the Daniel
is wrong
Larson
with him?
story, any sign of improvement is certain to be a mirage. Around this same time was when possibly the most infamous of Daniel's pathologies would become completely unbridled, as he would stop suppressing his extremely unhealthy obsession with Grace VanderWaal and just started being public about it all the time, beginning on May 12th with a seemingly benign, though obviously false declaration that he and Grace had some kind of collab in the works that would be coming out soon. This quickly escalated to him telling random strangers on the street that he is dating her, to him recording multiple videos moaning and whispering in a suggestive way, supposedly for Grace, to being broken up with by her, to apologizing for the sexual videos he made about her. I will definitely not go into the details, but even if he was pushed to thinking Grace VanderWaal was dating him by malicious trolls, he certainly went above and beyond the Call of Duty in ways that I refuse to get into the details about. Whenever he
Call
wasn't
of
doing
Duty.
that, he was doing the exact same thing to the aforementioned Darcy Lynn, Sky Brown, or some combination of them. However, he always reserved a special place for Grace as his primary target of harassment and delusion. Every once in a while, a post of Grace's on TikTok or Instagram would get Larsoned, meaning Daniel would go on it and comment hundreds of short sentences as if he were having a conversation with her. During one of these bouts of delusion mixed with instigation from his audience, a very distraught Daniel, seemingly because he is without access to his phone, posts to TikTok in absolute despair, asking people to get him information. Based on the things he
Bro.
says during these uploads, he is under the impression that there has been some kind of accident and that the VanderWaal family, who he believes was in contact with him up until this point, is refusing to give him information in regards to what happened to Grace. During the video, he hits himself and threatens to end his own life. Later, on
How
the 4th
fucking
of July,
deranged is
he
he?
uploads a video to YouTube titled Rest in Peace Dave and Grace VanderWaal, where he mourns their passing, which obviously has not happened, just to be clear. Somehow, he simultaneously believes she took her own life and had a heart attack. But before he does any of that, he admits to and apologizes for sending minors and sending Grace, or whoever he thought was Grace, a picture of his dingaling. He promises to carry on her legacy and repent for the bad choices he's made. In a strange way, this peak delusion of thinking that not only was he dating Grace, but that
Fuck is
she'd
Grace
passed
VanderWaal. Right, like a literal child. Now I'm wondering, how much is Dead Space going for on Steam? $60. Oh, but it's by EA. Let's see. Could be on the Xbox app. I doubt it, but... Ooh, Hi-Fi Rush is on Xbox Game Pass? Oh my god. Dude. Literally, like, the best fucking games right there. We have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the new one at that. Oh, here, hold on. I'm actually going to end this stream here, by the way. Sorry about that. It's just something has come up. And, you know, I've done enough fucking around with locales for one day, to be honest with you. I hope everybody here has a great night. And I hope to see you all in the next video, probably tomorrow. I'm getting the new Dead Space game. And, yeah.